What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So, it seems that the FTC has lost their damn mind. Sony's lost their damn mind. FTC lost their damn mind. The freaking EU Commission lost their damn. Everybody's losing their minds over this deal. And I'm like, okay. I mean, see, I would say once again, I would direct you guys to Destin Legary. He does a pretty good job covering everything, and Hogue Law. I think it's Richard. I think is his first name. I mean, if you want to get the legalese and all that stuff on it, yeah, go with him. He gets in there. But I didn't want to do a video every day about the same thing every day. I'm sick and tired of it. I just want it to be over. Whichever way the cards fall, Microsoft has enough money to bounce back. It's not like, oh my gosh, they lost Call of Duty, everything's over forever. You forget they have all these studios still, with games about to come out still. I know we've been waiting for a minute, but still, it's gonna happen. So I'm not worried. It's gonna be a bright future for Xbox, regardless of what happens with Activison Blizzard. But this is about the FTC, right? So the FTC is like, yo, Microsoft lied about exclusivity when they bought ZeniMax. So, oi. Oh man, that's the wrong one. So yeah, so they lied, right? They said they wouldn't make them. They had no intent or blah 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 to make them exclusive, and then when the deal sealed, they made them exclusive. That's what the EA, the EC, the EUC, whatever the European Union thing, EEC or something, I don't remember the freaking acronyms, but that's what they said. And then the European Commission said, no, that's not what we said. This is what we said. We said that even if Microsoft makes Bethesda games exclusive to Xbox, it doesn't matter. It won't harm competition. That's what they said, right? And then everybody was like, oh my gosh, they said they told FTC is stupid, blah, blah, blah. Next day, the European Commission says, we're neutral. We don't think either way. You know, we're not taking sides. I'm like, and then Gaz, I love Gaz, Game On Daily. That's what's up. That's one of my favorite shows. He's a trip. But he says that Microsoft was unclear with their messaging and such, right? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to disagree with that, because they said, Phil said, case by case basis. That's what he said, right? Now, what he said before the deal was closed, I have no idea. You know, I'd have to look at that. But what he said after the deal was closed was case by case basis, and they've stuck to that. And they've stuck to, if the game was already on PlayStation, they're not taking it off. They stuck to that. So what's so unclear? I don't understand. I don't see the unclarity and the unclarities. I don't see it. So, you know, what are they talking about, right? It just seems like, you know, people want to cry about stuff. People want to make the winner keep winning. That is the worst idea. It's like, yeah, the Patriots win anything to make the Patriots win, like cheating and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. It's like, no, that tarnishes their wins. That tarnishes their championships. It tarnishes their status. And that's what's happening with Sony right now. All the dirt is coming out about Sony, how they do business, what they're all about, raising prices, raising console prices. Do they seem like winners to you? Do they seem like the champions? They're not acting like champions right now. They're acting like not champions. that was reductive. It wasn't reductive. But, you know, it is not becoming behavior for a giant corporation. Even though we all know giant corporations are just in it for the money, right? That's all. But you can at least pretend that you're in it for the consumers. You can be consumer friendly in order to gain more consumers. That's also a strategy. Sony's not interested. They're interested in money anyway, anyhow. They don't care about the customers. They just care about getting customers. And so they feel that their lineup, that their exclusive first-party games are strong enough that they can do whatever the hell they want as long as they keep popping those bad boys out, right? That's what it seems to me, right? And also Call of Duty. You know, as long as we as Sony can pay for the Call of Duty exclusive skins and maps, then we're good. And that's the real crux of this whole deal, is that that's all they want. All they want is their money from the Call of Duty exclusivity deal items and stuff, right? They want to keep that exclusivity deal alive. And they know if Microsoft buys them, the deal closes, and they still give them 10 years, they won't get any exclusive content. And that's what people aren't talking about. That's what the FTC is not talking about, the CMA. None of these fools are talking about why Sony wants to keep Call of Duty out of the hands of Microsoft. Nobody's saying it. I just said it. They want the exclusive deals so that they can keep people in their ecosystem buying stuff on their store, so they can get that 30%. That's what they want. They want that billions of dollars they get from that revenue. The revenue is, you know what I'm saying? That's all this is about. And I'm like, because everything else doesn't matter. World of Warcraft, it doesn't matter for PlayStation. Freaking Overwatch, not really. It's kind of in, you know. All the other, you know, Candy Crush, doesn't matter to PlayStation. It's all about Call of Duty. And that's the crazy thing about that, is that why it's so laser focused on Call of Duty. And it's like, why is it so laser focused? And why is the FTC so, well, I mean, I'm saying this early. I'm saying this prematurely because the deal isn't done. And the FTC hasn't, you know, blocked it. They're trying to, or they're in the preliminary stages of trying to, or they're just positioning themselves in order to, I don't know, seem strong. It's all an act. It's all you know, a freaking show for whatever. But my main thing also is, you know, FTC is America, right? America. Why is it that they're not looking at Sony? Although Sony isn't really a part of this deal. It is Activision, an American company, and Microsoft, an American company. So the consolidation of these two companies is what the main thing is for them. Giant corporation, blah, 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 right? So I get that, sure, look into it, sure. But don't parrot a Japanese corporation who is number one and trying to stifle competition. That is exactly the thing that you shouldn't be doing, is listening to those fools. They are the number one competition, and you're listening to them? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Also, Matt Chandronay, I was listening to Rebel FM today. Matt Chandronay said he's against consolidation. Just a blanket statement. I'm against it. I'm like, and Arthur was like, he's pro, because I'm the same way. Because it's not just about Call of Duty. All these people think it's just about Call of Duty, or it's just about, oh, consolidation is bad. It's like a talking point for dumb people. I'm not saying Matt's dumb, but I'm just saying, why would you just parrot it without looking at the context? Every deal is different. So this deal is not just about Call of Duty. It's not just about King. It's not just about Blizzard and all those games. It's about the workers. Literally, this deal is creating an environment where the workers are starting to unionize, which has never happened in the video game industry ever. And it's happening because of this deal. And Microsoft is letting it happen. They're allowing these meetings and these pro-union movements to take place. And they said they would not get involved. And that's perfect, because, you know, look, I said this before in a video, but I think Destin did a breakdown of the salaries of each giant corporation, and Microsoft pays the most to their workers. And now they're about to get unionized. Freaking Bethesda, I think it was the testers or I think it was Bethesda or one of the sub studios within the Bethesda ZeniMax are they trying to unionize? And I'm like, and Microsoft was like, yep, let's go. They own them already. It's not like this is part of the Activision Blizzard. No, this is a company that Microsoft already owns, and they're allowing them to unionize. So everybody who is against consolidation, that's fine. But you have to look at this individual deal and situation as a unique, separate situation. It is not a blanket statement. It's not all consolidation is bad. No, when the company is bad and a good company, supposedly good company, is going to come and hopefully fix some of the dirt, some of the bad things, and actually unionize. I mean, come on, son. Activision wants it to happen. Everybody and their mama wants them to happen. Steam, Valve, Gabe Newell don't care. No one cares except for Sony and whoever else is parroting that and the consolidation fearmongers. So that's where I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna listen to Matt Chandronay that much anymore because he's just like giggling and making foolish statements. Like, what are you doing, Matthew Chandronay? Why? You know, and the thing is like Arthur Geese, he kind of questioned him. He's like, well, you know, this is what's going to happen. And I'm like, why? He was like, just this consolidation of big corporation. He literally said it from the Bernie Sanders, you know, playbook of consolidation is bad. I'm like, come on, son. Come on. I know you got a brain. Let's use it and have your own opinion about things. Not just consolidation is bad. That's not how it works. It's not like I mean, I just went through it, but it's not like you say, oh, racism is bad. It's like, well, yeah, as a general statement, that's true. Consolidation is bad. Context. But of course, you know, I mean, because one thing is inherently bad, you know, racism. Another thing is not so much. You have to take into account the players and the consolidation, you know? So whatever. I mean, this whole thing is still frustrating to me, and most of the time I see all these videos going up, and I'm like, I should put up a video because, you know, I appreciate you guys listening to my dumb ass, and I'm trying to grow the channel as best as I can with what I got, and I'm working on some things. I'm trying, but right now I'm kind of in a avoid limbo state, so I can't really do too much movement, but I'm gonna keep putting out videos. I'm gonna try to do some more music. I know I've said this before, but I'm gonna try because I'm not gonna stop. Like I said, as long as I'm able-bodied to do these videos, to do this music, to do things, I'm gonna do things. Okay, so that's what's up. That's how my brain works. So you're never getting rid of me. I'm sorry. But anyway, I mean, that was the gist of it. It was just like, you know, the FTC and the EU and going back and forth. I'm neutral. It's ridiculous. And, you know, just, I mean, let me know what you think. I know you guys are sick of it already, but do you wish that, you know, this thing goes kind of further into the courts? Do you think that it'll be halted? Do you think they're trying to just delay it until they have to kind of renegotiate with Activision, Microsoft, and then the terms change? I mean, will Microsoft get a better deal? I heard that the actual stock went down. It's like 10, I think it's at 85 or something right now, and Microsoft, I think, was offering 95 a share. So Microsoft would be like, we'll give you 90, split the difference, so they will actually get a deal and save some money. It doesn't matter to Activision Blizzard because this is, you know, whatever, $5 a share, let's go, you know, if they have to renegotiate. Now, if they have to renegotiate and Activision Blizzard's like $100 a share and Microsoft is like, just to extend the deal so that this whole FTC thing can go through, then, you know, I don't know what Microsoft will do. Maybe they will. They have enough money to do it, so maybe they'll do it. Who knows? I think they will. I think it's important enough for them to do it, so. But yeah, let me know what you think. Maybe I'll do a few other videos on the Game Awards, but I'm just, it was okay. It was a cool show. I think I will do another video on it, but whatever. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about this whole thing, and I'll see you on the next one. took away